Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you can see me okay. I'm still not really used to holding a small camera with no viewfinder, so I really have to get used to that still. I'm sorry there was no video last week. It was a really difficult week, emotional week, but this video, I'm filming it on the 8th. Hopefully it'll be up on the 10th, which is Wednesday. So hopefully you guys will see it then. If not, I'm sure you'll see it sometime this week. Sorry, I had to switch hands. Oh, hold on. We had our last hospice interview today. I posted on my Facebook page that it was going to be last week, but it got postponed. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. I wanted to share a story with you guys. This was supposed to go up on the 6th, because it marks the 8th month, I guess, anniversary of when we brought my mom home from the hospital, and she was supposed to die, and I was going to share a story with you on that day, something that means a lot to me. Sorry, I keep having to switch hands. Hopefully you can still see me and my hand's not in the way. Close-up shot. But this story, it really means a lot to me, and I wanted to share it with you guys, but like I said, it was just too much, last week to be on camera. This story is very special to me, and will be for the rest of my life. It is emotional, so I'm gonna try to get through this without crying. On February 6th, 2018, sorry, I'm looking for cars. On February 6th, 2018, was the day that we brought my mom home from the hospital. And as I had mentioned in my life update, which I'll link up here or over there, or wherever the eye in the sky thing is, my life update, they were sending her home to die, pretty much. And even though she refused hospice at that time, they were pretty much sending her home to die. So hopefully you can see me. But anyway, she told them no hospice, as you'll see in the update video. But just before we were supposed to leave the hospital, her oxygen level bottomed out to 68, which is the lowest point that it had ever been. And obviously that's very frightening. And I was freaked out, and I tried to keep my cool in front of her, but I had to step out a minute, and I messaged my best friend, who is like a second mom to me. Or no, she really is my second mom. She's been there for me since I was 14, long before Mom ever got sick. And without her, back when Mom first got sick with cancer, there would be no me. Because I don't know how to put this. She was my mom when Mom couldn't be, if that makes any sense. And I messaged her right away on Facebook. I said, please come to me. Things are really bad, because I thought she was going to die right there. And to be honest, so did the doctors. And I didn't want to deal with that alone. And I said, please come. Please get to me. And so she left right away to come to me. And I had not really cried, really cried that whole 2 days. I was just trying to hold it together, and I needed somebody to hug me and just let me weep, basically, is what I needed. I just needed to be able to release and let go, because I don't know what else to say other than I needed to literally cry my eyes out for a few minutes. Please excuse the dogs in the background. Anyway, and she came and got there as quickly as she could. It took her probably 15-20 minutes, which seemed like an eternity. And I ran out to the parking lot. Mom was on the second floor. Ran out to the parking lot, and in the middle of the street, I threw my arms around her, and I I wept. For like the longest time. I couldn't hold it in any longer. I was a mess, and she just held me and cried with me. But what I wanted to share with you guys, and hopefully maybe if this person's out there, they'll see me and remember this story, because this I'll never forget. I didn't really see this happen because I was in such hysterics, but once I calmed down enough to drive my chair back up to the main entranceway of the emergency room, because that's the way I had to come out to walk my second mom up, she said, "Come on over here and let's sit down on the bench." And I was still in, hysterics and couldn't breathe, and just was like, the kind of cry I'm talking about. So there was a lady there by the time we got back up to the bench in the emergency room entrance, and I didn't even get a good look at her. She was there to pick someone up, like, you drop someone off at the emergency room and you go back to pick them up. She was there to pick them up, and she got out of her car and come and wrapped her arms around me. She came at my side, and I had never met this woman before. I didn't even get a good look at her face. I didn't even get a good look at her, period. And I was just, like I said, in hysterics, completely overcome with the emotion and the gravity of the situation. And she asked my second mom, she said, "What's wrong?" And she told her, obviously she didn't tell her everything, but she told her about some of what was going on. And she said she just got some really bad news and a really horrible situation with her mom. And the lady threw her arms around me and said, I'm trying not to cry. Really, I am. Said, "Baby, it's gonna be alright. God's got this. You gotta trust Him. It's gonna be okay." And she said, y'all, I'm trying not to cry. She said, "Is there anything I can do for you?" And I said, "Please just pray. Pray with everything you have that I don't lose my mom." I said, "Please just pray with everything you have." And she said, "I will." And she said, "It's gonna be okay." Now, I don't know this woman from Adam. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know this woman from Adam, never seen her before, never seen her since. The only thing, I didn't even get a look at her face. I was crying so hard. It was just like one of those kind of cries, And the only thing I know about her is that she was an African American woman, and I mean that in no disrespectful way at all. But she was an African American woman, and she was probably middle age, maybe 50s, maybe. And that's the only thing I really know. So if by any chance you're out there and you recognize me, we live in a small town, and I have never said where because creepers. But if you are out there, just thank you, because you don't know what a gift that was for me. And even though we are where we are right now, it has been 8 months and 2 days, and we're still here. And for that, I am forever grateful. I respect anybody's religious beliefs or whatever, but me, I personally thank God because she's still here. And just to that lady out there, if you happen to see this, again, thank you, because you don't know what a gift that was to me in my most desperate time of need. When you put your arms around me and held me as if I were your daughter, and you didn't know who I was at all, and you didn't care who I was, you just seen a need, I am forever grateful to you for that. And just please know that I send my gratitude to you, and hopefully if I ever see you again, it will be under better circumstances. But I just wanted to share that story with you, and I honestly believe that, like that song says, and if you haven't heard it, I'll link it below, that there are angels among us, and she was one of them. She was sent to me and to my second mom, and even to my mom, whom have never met her at all. She was sent to the three of us when we needed it the most. And just thank you, thank you for everything, and keep praying. But that was my story. I didn't completely lose it. I thought I was going to, but I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Oh yeah, and I got new glasses. I'm not particularly a fan of the color, but this is the only decent looking pair that they had that insurance would pay for. So I better get off here before I become an emotional mess. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.